8:45. This is the Sri Lanka Broadcasting Corporation. Here is the news, edited by Catherine Pereira and read by Indrani Senanayake. The headlines. The government says any act that will harm the country or its national security will not be implemented. Attention has been focused to reopen the country on the 1st of next month. Sri Lanka has secured the 4th place among countries for the COVID vaccination program. The higher education sector has been directed towards the new technology system. The government spends 15 billion rupees for PCR and antigen tests. In world news, German Chancellor Merkel backs bridge builder Laschet as successor. Minister Namal Rajapaksa has emphasized that any action which brings any harm to the country and its national security will not be conducted. He also stated that the government's aim is to build the country taking into account the Saubhagya Dakma policy. He made these remarks to the media after the progressive review meeting of the Valigama Urban Council. The Minister of Health, Kehelia Rambukwala, says that the country will be reopened on the 1st of next month by relaxing the quarantine curfew under various health restrictions. He was speaking to the media after visiting the Navalapitiya District General Hospital today to inquire into the future development activities of the hospital. He further said that the COVID vaccination program is being carried out successfully and the statistics reveal that the risk of the COVID-19 virus spreading in the country has been brought under control. However, the official decision will be taken on the 30th of this month after having a lengthy discussion in this regard. Health Minister Kehelia Rambukwala said that Sri Lanka has secured the 4th place among the countries that conducted the COVID vaccination program successfully. He also said that some elements are trying to create unwanted fear among the public regarding the vaccination program. He made these remarks at a meeting held at the Ambagamua Pradeshia Sabha. This news comes to you from the Sri Lanka Broadcasting Corporation. We continue with local news. Chairman of the University Grants Commission, Professor Sampath Amratunga, said that the higher education field in the country has been directed towards an alternative education system because of the corona pandemic. Distance education by many foreign countries has also been followed online. He also pointed out that education will be given to students through the new modern technology system. The government has spent nearly 15 billion rupees for the PCR and antigen tests. Deputy Director General of the Ministry of Health, Specialist Dr. Sudat Dharmaratna, said that 300,000 PCR tests and 400,000 antigen tests have been conducted only for last month. The Epidemiology Unit of the Health Ministry says 782 more people were tested positive for the novel coronavirus so far today. This brings the total number of confirmed cases of COVID-19 reported in the country to 512,154. Reportedly, more than 45,800 virus-infected patients are undergoing treatment at the moment at hospitals, treatment centres and undergoing home-based care. The total number of corona recoveries reached 453,689 after 997 more patients were discharged from medical care earlier today. Meanwhile, the official death toll from COVID-19 now stands at 12,609. Next, we look at the main news story.
A mother knows the pain of each member of the family. Siddha Lepa, the trusted relief for aches and pains.
An effective therapy for relief from cold, sneezing, flu, headaches, swelling due to toothaches, rheumatic, discomforts, and muscular aches and pains. Siddha Lepa, the Vidya Mahatmya in every home.
The main news story is brought to you by Siddha Lepa Vidya Mahatmya.
A new method has been introduced for people to obtain information on receiving medicines at home. Patients can obtain information for their medication by dialing 071 622 2555. I will read that number again. 071 622 2555. Measures have been taken to provide information by linking the 120 pharmaceutical experts in the island. This program will be implemented by the SLT Mobitel and the Pharmaceutical Association. That was the main news story. Watchlight is next.
The main news story was brought to you by Siddhalepa Vedamahatmya. Brush your teeth twice a day for healthy teeth and gums. Supiriviki and Kakulu, your trusted brands in oral care for many years.
Supiriviki Ayurvedic toothpaste for adults. Kakulu Ayurvedic toothpaste for kids. 9 Ayurvedic ingredients of Supiriviki will protect your teeth and strengthen your gums. Supiriviki and Kakulu, products from Siddhalepa.
And now in Watchlight.
Residents complain that power failures occur often in the Dehebala Mount Lavinia municipal areas, including some areas in Nugegoda. They point out that it affects the functioning of electric and electronic appliances. This is for the attention of the authorities of the Ceylon Electricity Board. That was Watchlight. A bulletin of world news will follow.
World News.
The headlines: German Chancellor Merkel backs bridge builder Laschet as successor. 7 killed in suicide attack near presidential palace in Somalia. Experts say COVID booster likely needed in Japan. German Chancellor Angela Merkel has backed her centre-right party's candidate Armin Laschet to succeed her in an unusually tight poll campaign. In a CDU rally, Mr. Laschet's hometown of Aachen, Mrs. Merkel praised him as the bridge builder who will get people on board. The election is too close to call, with polls putting the centre-right almost neck and neck with the centre-left SPD. Mrs. Merkel has dominated German politics for 16 years as Chancellor. A suicide car bomb which exploded near the presidential palace in the Somali capital of Mogadishu today has killed at least 7 people. District Police Chief Mukaweye Ahmed Mudey told reporters that at least 8 others have been injured. In a short statement, the Islamist militant group Al-Shabaab claimed responsibility for the attack. The attack targeted a convoy heading towards the presidential palace as it waited at a busy checkpoint. A member of the Health Ministry's expert panel says that Japan will likely need to offer a 3rd shot of COVID-19 vaccines as hospitalization from breakthrough infections may rise among the elderly. Professor Wada Koji of the International University of Health and Welfare says that in countries such as Britain, where many people have been vaccinated, an increasing number of seniors aged 75 or older are being hospitalized with coronavirus infections. WADA says there are likely to be multiple causes, such as the easing of antivirus measures at care facilities. But he says that the waning efficacy of vaccines over time is likely another reason. He says Japan could face a similar situation. To end this bulletin of world news, the headlines again. German Chancellor Merkel backs bridge builder Laschet as successor. 7 killed in suicide attack near presidential palace in Somalia. Experts say COVID booster likely needed in Japan. That ends this bulletin of world news. Development news is up next. Several new development projects in the Trincomalee district will be implemented. The main project is to construct 32 kilometers of road in the Thiriaya district. The Moravava development project has also been commenced. These projects will be developed under the Ministry of Irrigation. All infrastructure facilities in the area will also be developed. That came to you in development news. A look at sports news next.
Sports news.
Marlon Samuel was man of the match on both occasions. The West Indies men who won the World 2020 have been charged with 4 breaches of the anti-corruption regulations. The International Cricket Council ICC announced that it had charged the 40-year-old on behalf of the Emirates Cricket Board ECB with the alleged offences occurring during the T10 League held in the United Arab Emirates in 2019. That was sports news. Next, we take a look at business news.
A safe, easy and versatile app for all your banking needs. NSB Pay for monetary transactions, bill payments, reloads, credit card payments and Lanka QR transactions. A range of facilities with multiple account registrations. Access to your bank needs wherever you are. Download the NSB Pay app from the Play Store or the App Store for free now. For more information, call your nearest NSB branch or 0112 379 379. Conditions apply.
Business News, sponsored by National Savings Bank, the safest place for your money.
The Vega Innovation Company says that they are expected to achieve the standards which apply to the international market with the aim of manufacturing and exporting Vega electric three-wheelers. The company hopes to earn an income of $3 billion annually. The operational testing of the vehicle was conducted and is expected to be introduced into the market by April next year. That was business news. Economic news follows.
Business News, sponsored by National Savings Bank, the safest place for your money.
A safe, easy and versatile app for all your banking needs. NSB Pay for monetary transactions, bill payments, reloads, credit card payments and Lanka QR transactions. A range of facilities with multiple account registrations. Access to your bank needs wherever you are.
Economic news, courtesy of...
Saving money isn't easy when you have responsibilities. That's why we promise to give you the best returns and guarantee on your investment. LOLC Finance Fixed Deposits. Maximize your savings. LOLC Finance PLC, incorporated on the 13th of December 2001, is rated SLA stable by ICRA Lanka Limited and is licensed by the Monetary Board of the Central Bank of Sri Lanka under the Finance Business Act number 42 of 2011.
The Export Development Board says the country's exports during the first 8 months of this year had increased by 22%. It amounts to nearly $8 billion. This growth has been achieved from the month of January to August this year. The target is to achieve an export income of $12 billion by the end of this year. That was economic news. Finally, a look at the weather report.
I bought my daughter a laptop for her work by managing my finances. Whatever the expenses may be, I can't afford to miss out on life's special moments like her birthday or our anniversary. So you need to invest to make your family's future flourish.
Saving money isn't easy when you have responsibilities. That's why we promise to give you the best returns on your investment. LOLC Finance Fixed Deposits. Maximize your savings. LOLC Finance PLC, incorporated on the 13th of December 2001, is rated SLA stable by ICRA Lanka Limited and is licensed by the Monetary Board of the Central Bank of Sri Lanka under the Finance Business Act number 42 of 2011.
Weather report.
The Met Department says that the showery condition of the southwestern part of the country is expected to enhance due to the active southwestern monsoon. Showers or thundershowers will occur at times in the western, Sabaragamuwa, central and northwestern provinces and in the Galle and Mathura districts. Heavy showers above 100 millimeters can be expected at some places in these areas. Showers or thundershowers will occur at a few places in the eastern and Uva provinces in the evening or at night. That was the weather report. To end tonight's news broadcast, we take a look at the headlines again. The government says any act that will harm the country or its national security will not be implemented. Attention has been focused to reopen the country on the 1st of next month. Sri Lanka has secured the 4th place among countries for the COVID vaccination program. The higher education sector has been directed towards the new technology system. The government spends 15 billion rupees for PCR and antigen tests. German Chancellor Merkel backs bridge builder Laschet as successor. That ends tonight's news broadcast.